Hello everybody, the Worm here, back with the Somnium Files, and I think this is probably our last episode. Last time we confronted and defeated Saito Seijima. Of course, the battle was not without sacrifice. Our partner, someone who is near and dear to both myself and Date, was sacrificed in order to defeat Saito. But she went willingly and with the intention to save our lives. So it was definitely probably the most noble way to go. If you could try and think of, if you could think of a more noble way to go, I don't know. I don't think you could. But she definitely stepped up when she needed to. Much to our dismay, because she was certainly one of my favorite characters, if not the favorite. I'll have to discuss that more when I get into my epilogue of the game. But of course she meant a lot. Well, that's just saying meant a lot seems silly. But yes, she meant a lot to Date. They had a... Of course it wasn't a perfect relationship, but they were like family to each other, in a sense. And, of course, maybe even more than that, since she had been serving as his eye. You know, I'm sure for Date, he quite literally feels he's lost a part of himself. And, yeah. So that sucked. That really did. Of all the murders and deaths we've seen in the game, that one probably hit me more. Yeah, so we're in the aftermath now. It's been 3 months, I believe, in universe, 3 months since the confrontation. And Date has decided to embrace his new identity of Kaname Date as it is, as he's lived it and as he will live it. And so it seems all that's left to do is to see how everyone's doing, because this is the route where I guess the most people that could have survived have survived. And let's go see how they're all doing. I wonder which one Mizuki would be at. Let's just start with some people down here. Go see Mama.
Date, honey, who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin? I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey, because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Hey, it's A.
I've got some fun insertion videos I think you'd
Okay.
like, Date.
Put the brakes on, Mama.
What's she talking about?
A medical training video for getting temperatures, you know?
Oh.
Date, honey, do you still ever drink so much beer that you start, leaking?
Leaking beer? No, that has never happened, ever.
I'm pretty sure it has. Mizuki was telling me.
That was the old me, not anymore.
So, I guess... Well, since he's embraced his identity as Date, I guess we've just told everyone that this guy that no one recognizes is actually Date. I mean, I guess Boss could pull some strings, but... Remember a bit, the sync machine was supposed to be top secret, so do people now just know? Like, how did that conversation go? Hey, Mama, there's just gonna be this guy, and he doesn't look at all like the Date you know, but he's actually Date. You know, what was the conversation? Was it he got facial reconstruction surgery, or how did that go?
Uncle, that word on the chalkboard? Salsiccia? What is that?
It's what Italians say when they find a seat for their friend Sal.
It's sausage.
Iris, let me introduce you to Mama's little brother.
Oh, that's the fridge!
You're So's bodyguard.
Who are yous?
Alright, he wouldn't recognize this face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
You quit?
Yeah. That guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
Wow.
You're drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Whoops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine. One more round, okay?
Yay.
About your headband.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Oh, this? It kept my brain tumor from spreading. I don't really need it anymore, but
I beg your pardon?
I feel naked without it, you know?
Dude. What? What? Uh-huh. You're just dropping that on me? Obviously not. It didn't solve the problem because she was still dying, right? Did it just slow down the... How does that... Okay. I'm at the end of the game. Let's just go. We don't need to question that. Let's just go.
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
About things for the past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Saito Sagema and his body are both gone forever. Certainly his head is gone forever. The head office would never admit that publicly, because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on 89. Said he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it. That's not the truth. Yeah, no... yeah.
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions.
Ignorance is bliss.
There are a lot of things that don't quite add up.
So they say.
Date's face, for one thing.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking exactly like number 89? They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance.
Okay, so it was, as I said, yep, facial reconstruction surgery. That's what they went with. Okay.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Okay, let's go see Moma, who really came in clutch a few times this whole timeline.
Date, let me tell you something. God exists. When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day. And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't...
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I mean, look, Moma, you did come to our rescue. I wouldn't have been able to, well, Iba wouldn't have been able to save us without you.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
Where's your buddy? He's just being honest
Uncle,
about
do
it
they have
now.
chocolate and pastries over there?
You're thinking of a patisserie.
Oh, yes, very polite.
Check me out, dude. Hang 10 dudes.
That's a surfer.
I wonder if these sorts of jokes go over better in Japanese, because it's a lot of... It's weird. It's like it's not even that they rhyme, it's that they're similar words. So I don't... They kind of fall flat for me, to be honest.
That's a real big contact lens.
That's an ashtray.
Shut up! None of your business. lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
Ah, PhD in everything.
They come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
So,
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
I see.
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano. He lost all that weight because of a girl. Boss? Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Uncle, let's make our date exciting until the end, okay?
Someone mentioned something about going to a mob doctor. I wonder if was supposed to be him.
We wouldn't want to get too tangled up together.
You're right, we wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Date?
Hey, Iris, about these lanterns.
Yeah?
Is there anything a candle reminds you of?
Is it a dick?
No, come on, you weren't supposed to say it.
Yeah, we can't check now. Oh, there you are.
Do I look all right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard you got plastic surgery. You look better than before. It suits you.
I'm not sure how to take that compliment.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
Of course I am.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
How's your injury, bud?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
Wedding.
Wedding.
Dress! Bless! Tessa!
Imaging.
Compress. Process. Tessa!
Crime.
Redress! Transgress! Tessa! The Net Idol Superstar!
Tessa!
A set, you bet!
Wow! That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown. I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted!
Tessa! I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes!
Fat one ran up to her and, with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Jeez. Tess is a force to be reckoned with.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know? So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about it.
Well, that's one way to move on, I suppose.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Momo.
Date, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but
Oh, okay. Third time's a charm. Let's see.
Spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
panties? I'd never ask for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there.
Careful, you're getting into assault territory, sir.
Just.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Dante, you're a real friend.
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah, like this?
Good, yeah, stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Dante, I've never felt so alive. All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment.
What? Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing. I am living.
Okay, bye comic relief people. Let's see who's at Sunfish.
I am
Hey.
seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
Oda's here. Then who's at the diner? Is it just Mayumi?
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
I see Ota is still Ota.
What?
A
Oops.
rocking chair?
Nope. The correct answer is a love seat. With me and Tessa in it.
What?
Will you marry me?
No.
Good firm answer there.
What is that?
The Sea King and a mermaid start eating the eel from both ends.
When you finish eating, your lips touch. It's a meal for perverts, basically.
I see.
So far, no one's ever been able to do it. It looks like a lifesaver, right? But it's actually a particle accelerator coated in white chocolate.
Wow. Oof.
That's not monk liver. That's fugu liver.
You're quite right about that one, man. I almost made a mistake.
Is this place okay?
Which girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances. It's what's here that matters.
I placed my palm to my chest.
Aww.
The tits.
No, wrong.
It's terrible that now I'm able to, you know, tell when they're lining up a joke like that. Okay.
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time. Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me?
Ota, you can't just say that.
Yeah, you're not part of the in-group here.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
Unfortunately, we cannot inspect her bone structure this time around. More's the pity. have you been?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night.
Wow. So I guess his character development, at least some of it, managed to, what would it be? Survive the parallel world?
I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that.
I am not Japanese and I have not been to Japan, but even I have heard about their work culture.
Really, though? I've gotta be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
Thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
Aset, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Yes, but you see, Date is the uncle. Oopsie daisy. That was something else.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Yes, thank you for this scene, making light of my partner.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
Date would not let you.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
Also, not appropriate. Like, it's essentially his. You're saying this all about his dead partner, essentially. I mean, come on, man.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Okay. Bye, Ota.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
I'd rather we didn't, Date, but hey, you know, if you like the guy, it's your prerogative if you want to go see him. Oops. I don't know. I don't have enough patience for that right now.
Hey, Tessa, could you do me a favor? Rub the pointed part with both hands.
Why?
No reason. Just wanted to see that.
You have quite the imagination, kid.
Okay. So let's go to the diner then. I don't know. Well, maybe Mayumi will be here. Didn't really talk to her much in this timeline. Did we see her at all this timeline?
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it.
Oh, you're being friendly now.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Hello,
Who's
nurse.
this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy. It's just a really big watch for my husband. Kidding. His arm is normal size.
Oof.
We could get some really fatty steaks out of that.
That's cow render.
Cow render from calendar? Huh.
Kuroda Kazuaki's rib roast with soy sauce.
Kuroda Kazuaki? No, that says cold teriyaki.
Oh, has it been just... Oops. Has it just been spelled wrong or something? Or they've been misreading it this whole time? That's kind of funny.
Hey, do you know what they say about these? If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Is that right?
Yep, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
Hey, that's my big sister.
Apparently that's her sister.
That's an autograph from young Kichi Cinema.
Okay, seriously, who is that?
What? Uncle, this is serious. It's a round chair.
A round chair. That's heresy.
And have you run out of things to comment on?
She's so cute and fashionable. She's such a nice lady.
Lady?
Oh, sorry. Big sister, right?
Or maybe mother-in-law?
Ooh.
You might be calling me that one day.
I don't think so.
Hello
You're
again.
the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
That's right. My face is different than when we last met.
Why are you here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too.
Nurse actresses?
I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
Is it Nasu? Or whatever?
Hanayo Nasu.
Hey!
It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
Oh, congratulations.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
It's to a doctor, you know.
Thank you.
Don't tell me.
Seriously?
Hey, you know, love comes in many different forms.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Mayumi suffers from brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up, and her husband had already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive, and her diner is still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. He was tall. She did ask me who I was after all, but even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. She does remember Iris. Is that because she's Oda's friend?
I visited her in the hospital, Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
Oh, you're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Okay. Where, oh where would Mizuki be? Is my question. Let's go Lemniscate. Let's go see our favorite receptionist, of course. Hey, here's Mizuki. And the taxi driver. Saw Mizuki when I entered Lemniscate because of what happened this morning. Mizuki and I are in something of a Cold War this morning. What happened this morning? She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us want to apologize first. So when are you gonna marry Hitomi, adopt Mizuki, and then they'll be sisters? When is that gonna happen, huh?
Uncle, look! It's a Thyreocephalus orthodoxus.
You too? How do you know this stuff?
They must have Wikipedia on their phones or something.
I love those tapioca balls.
That's boba.
No high stool joke? Okay.
That's an old Yankichi cinema video.
Oh, Yankichi Cinema.
That's like so rare.
Who? How do you all know who that is?
It was even in the diner a second ago. The dark side of public safety. I'll give that a read.
By the way, did you want to introduce me?
What?
Did you forget? You wanted me to meet this table. 3 months ago, you asked me to say hello to it, so...
I didn't say that.
You idiot.
That one's going straight over me at my head there. Fisherman with cormorant and dandelion.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
Cormorant.
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see. No, I don't think we've ever crossed paths.
Well, we have. It was in an alternate timeline.
I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers, but I cannot place your face.
Oh, that's right. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. You want to go to a Tommy with me?
But Tommy, why?
Well...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure now Date's kind of spoken for now, right? I mean, I'm assuming that Date, because he's recovered his memory, has feelings for Hitomi. I guess that might not be the case, but that's one way I thought it could go. So I'm saying it's good that we don't see him pursue the receptionist anymore. And it's kind of funny because now she asked him out. Okay, never mind. I had to say that, huh?
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh, my shoulders. Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
She got you, Date. She got you. I got up, moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders, and sat back down. Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time. Their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Hey, Iris, was Falco like this? Like with Hitomi? Like when you knew him as your uncle before, you know, the whole everything happened? Like when did this part of his personality develop? That's my question.
Hold me tight, hold me tight! Oh, my good fellow, feeling a bit worse for wear, are you? Worry not, I shall embrace you.
Thank you, driver.
No, not you!
You are a good citizen. Yeah. Kind of deserve these looks, Date.
Hello, how are you? Nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Extended my hand like a sword ready to strike.
You want to fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that.
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might. What happened this morning?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility.
There it is. Good work, Date.
That's what she said. Uncle wants to know why you're here.
So you're what, Kaname Mizuki now? Yeah, so Kaname Mizuki.
No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here?
Wow, you're very good at Mizuki-nese. Mizuki speak.
I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscate. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here? That's what she said.
So Mizuki's running a huge company now. I see. Ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon.
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe. That's what she said.
Very demanding this morning. Or afternoon,
Can you cut
I guess.
this out already? What happened? Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy. That's it? Yeah. Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was.
Was I not?
You were. It was just, parallel timeline. What? What was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
Look, you guys need to all plug your minds into the gestalt consciousness of reality and get updated on the parallel timelines, It's not fair if it's just Date.
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew? You said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet.
That was, see? Okay, I think Mizuki's remembering. That came from a different... No, wait, no, that was at the beginning. That was at the beginning of the Somnium. No, never mind.
Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Okay. Let's go see... I'm curious to see if Date and Hitomi are getting back together or not. So let's go see her now.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened these past 6 years. That's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Are you feeling guilty because you shot her arm? Maybe I could use that sometimes. She could help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. I'd say go for it, man. I'd say even if you're feeling guilty or something, I'd say go for it.
Uncle, what's wrong? Are you thinking about how it looks like a dick again?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you used to make that joke like all the time.
I guess that might be evidence that it is Falco who was like that at the start. Which is very strange, since he was described as nihilistic and, maybe after he met Hitomi, he did a whole personality shift. He did say it was, like world-changing for him.
Are the flowers still blooming?
Yes, they haven't withered at all. Maybe it's a miracle.
Or they just didn't want to show that. Ooh. You do, huh?
You don't change. I caught you 6 years ago doing the same thing.
You saw that.
Smelling shoeboxes, huh?
Iris, remember 6 years ago when you put raw eggs in there and they exploded?
I can't believe you remember that.
Oh, wow. Learning something interesting here, huh?
Hot, 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 hot.
You said the same thing 6 years ago.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also,
Oh, sorry,
Oh, that name.
Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher. You know, they told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly.
How come Renju got with Shoko? Was it
Those were such fun times.
was it meant to be like something like a practical arrangement or financially beneficial relationship? Because now that we know Renju's proclivities, so to speak, I get the feeling he wouldn't do that unless there was another reason.
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her. Yeah, so I think that is where he's getting nervous.
No! Stop!
I was silent, but she must have noticed she must have noticed by my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you.
Ooh, nice one, Iris.
Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want. The three of us, to the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Come on, Date. Make Iris and Mizuki the Kaname sisters. I believe in you. You can do it.
where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course! That's why it's fun!
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I can protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Yeah. I know there's a sequel to this game. It's part of the reason why I wanted to finally play this one. So I would hope that he goes through with it. Seijima. This is gonna be a strange one. Does he know? Does he know who Iris is at this point? Is this the timeline where So talked with Hitomi? So he must know, right? I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car. Oh, it said Hitomi and Iris know everything up to this point. Does she know about her mother, or did we never talk about that? She doesn't know that I'm here. Oh, okay.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Yeah. Because it's not his son's face, I guess. So are you gonna spill the beans about all that happened back then? I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin.
His son doesn't strike me as one who should be protected, but then again, we're talking about some pretty strong bonds of parent and child, and that's not something that can be very easily broken, although serial murder, I would think. Well, I guess it wasn't serial murder at that point, but still.
Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That sounded...
It's ridiculous.
It sounded a bit strange to me, but
I
okay.
agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing.
You're not anymore.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Oh, because why?
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Why? Why? What did he do? I'm sure it's obvious, I'm just not recalling.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Okay, calm down a bit, Date. Let's just... Let's let things lie for now.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Okay, these are all very important questions. Why did you call Shoko's phone? Tell me. This is big. "3 months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
So that tracks. But why would Rohan tell him that? Yeah, tell me this.
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time Rohan was in the body of 89, maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit in the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't, not from inside Future Prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. So... what? In this timeline, he just doesn't do that? And that's strange. Why was Saito visiting him in prison then? Did he visit just once or did he visit multiple times? And didn't Hitomi go to visit Fuchu? Am I remembering that right? I'm getting off track. That's not really... Like, I get part of it. I get why Rohan would do that, but why... Why is there the phone ring in one and not the other? That's not explained. Did you ever meet 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Heard his voice though, right? Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory, ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kaname Date. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over.
How come your political career's over now? What did he do? What did he do in this timeline that made him quit being a politician? Was Saito revealed? Did the truth come out about his son? Is that what it was? I don't know.
Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
About the Abyss and the sync machine.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
Ah.
The
So
chemical plant explosion.
it was Saito all along, but okay.
To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Okay, don't need to show me again? Alright, fine.
soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Well, I got some answers.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
But not really
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We parted ways without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Last place. Let's go see our team. I hope there's, well, some hard feelings. I was gonna say I hope there's no hard feelings with Pewter, but you did kill Iris essentially, so I will be upset at you about that.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Where's Pewter? Is he still in the hospital? Of course.
Iris, would you like to have a Matryoshka of your own?
Oh, sorry. No, we're not allowed to have pets at the house.
What?
What do you think a Matryoshka is?
Hey, boss, can I sit in your chair?
No, it's my chair.
Who is Ma Indy?
Hey, boss. Didn't you say that once this case was settled, you were gonna open up that bottle for me?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Why are you lying about this?
Because I don't want anyone to drink my wine. That wine is mine. Bottom line.
You can't get out of your promise with a rhyme.
I hate being in their Nile group chat. I'm not even that close with them.
Yeah, fair enough, Mario.
Where did you get that?
Oh, you haven't heard? Starting next year, that's going to be the official flag of Japan.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Very colorful.
That's my jack-o'-lantern.
What if his name was Bill? Is it your birthday?
No, that's been in here forever.
Every day is like my birthday.
Wow, then you must be really old.
Oof. Yeah, she got you, boss.
I'm gonna take that down.
Cheer me on, okay? Here I go. 1, 2, 3. Throw! I had no idea you guys had B-2 stealth bombers in here.
That's a ruler.
Did you ever throw that thing around at parks?
It's not a frisbee.
You could kill someone throwing that.
Oh, those guys are gonna transfer to Lemniscate next spring.
Really?
Yeah?
Iris, my best friend. Have I ever told you that you're like a sister to me? Do you want anything? I'll buy you anything you want.
What are you plotting?
Can I wear that?
Don't do it. If you get your blood on it, you'll turn into a vampire.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Kuranushi. Or Grandpa Kuranushi.
Boss's mental health is still in question.
You still haven't taken down your Christmas tree?
Haven't you heard the old saying? If you take down your Christmas tree early, you won't become a bride until late.
That's not an old saying. That doesn't even make sense.
Aw.
Hey, look at that bust. Are his lips red?
Oh, that's my lipstick.
Of course.
Oh, donuts sound good right about now.
Oh, me too. Me too. Iris, if you had the ability to stop time, what would you do?
Let me think. I want to catch a skyfish.
Okay. Huh. The one that she said never to ever, ever look under. Fair enough.
Boss, you visited me a lot when I was in the hospital, didn't you? You're softer than you look.
What do you mean by that? Do I not radiate an aura of gentleness and caring?
You literally called me a slave before.
But I didn't treat you like a slave, other than sometimes making you clean my boots with your tongue.
You did, Date?
I absolutely did not.
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
Well, unfortunately, boss, apparently truth serum just exists. And so you should have realized that when... Oh, you didn't even need to consider that. Oh, what? Falco returned to you in Saito. So, I mean, you should have realized that the swapping bodies thing was no longer... Or what? Was it because you caught Rohan and put him in that hospital? You thought, okay, all the people who know are caught? Like, you didn't see that Falco was getting chased by goons? A bunch of goons? They saw it. They saw the whole thing as bodyguards. Never mind.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Still crazy that there's truth serum. Why do we even need a sync machine when there's truth serum? Isn't that a plot hole? I mean, if Saito can get access to truth serum, why can't we? What's the point of looking into vague dreams when we could just give someone truth serum and make them tell us everything? That seems pretty... Never mind. Let's just go. About Aiba.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, it looked like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Aiba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Aiba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways. including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Dante.
Well, it's nice of you to say, boss.
By the way, Dante, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told at closing my eyes. And suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just a knockout
Of course. The very convenient knockout gas. What are you doing, boss?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible.
Oh no.
That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Dante.
Help Iris, please. No. Boss.
This is the sync room.
What are you doing to me? What?
Pewter?
Pewter? Hey, and what's your name? I don't know your name. How's all your limbs, Pewter? After being, you know, after I had to break all of them to fit you in that locker. You are...
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different. I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that.
Yeah, and lose, what, half a foot in height?
Well, it looks like it worked at least.
Why are you here? This is supposed to be top secret government secrets thing in here. We're just letting people stand around here. Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside of Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside the body of 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from force. And you killed Aiba, or were... Excuse me, that's not true. Aiba sacrificed herself. You attempted to kill Aiba. That should be...
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Dante, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
Look, the only reason I would be happy with you being here is if you've somehow miraculously been able to revive Aiba. That's the only thing I will accept.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now.
Really?
I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Pancake, whatever your name is. Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Where's Iris?
Don't worry, she's with the boss. She's safe.
Surely he knows everything, right? He knows it was Saito and not Renju, so he'd be repentant about everything he's done, right? Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you. you know.
I could tell. I could tell from playing the game, yes.
That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin.
Yes.
If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Okay, bye. Hey, Iris.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Well, you're not gonna tell me what you did? We got put in the sync machine, then what? Look, I'll say what I hope happened. I hope you're trying to revive Iva in some way. That's what I'm hoping. That would be the best. But if obviously I won't know if you don't tell me. Harbor. What? Why are we going to the Harbor Warehouse District? This does not seem the place to play.
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
It's not like your mom's still here, is she?
Yeah!
I suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but drove her here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
Okay, why are my spider senses tingling?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait, you want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way. It's happening.
No, Date, this is wrong for many reasons, not just in some ways that you're thinking, or I guess are not thinking. This is a strange situation. This is weird, and not just because she's sort of like your. She calls you uncle and is kind of like a daughter to you in some ways, but also because when she's at the warehouse district, where terrible things happen here. Nothing good happens here. What?
All right.
I close my eyes and.
Okay, open them!
I've never been more happy to be wrong. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. I guess she just likes the ambiance of the warehouse. I know if it were me, I'd probably just, yeah.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
It's you, right? You have all your memories, it's you?
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
You idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the fourth letter?
D.
A, B, C, D. It's D.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
Is it dot A?
I see.
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data.
Yeah, that sounds pretty final.
However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years.
So there were
By
backups.
downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as a child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet. To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Computer embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iva. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Anyway.
Iba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Iva has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it!
Okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. That if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist all of your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. A punch to the forehead, my kick like a warhead. You're pinned on the floor spread. I'm queen of this ride, and I'll show you why.
I don't wanna hide it, that's what I decided. I can't
Oh.
live divided. I know
We're
I
doing
was
this.
wrong. I love you, Mom.
While they all lose their way and forget about faith.
While the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth.
The fires of love
it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I know.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting
Oh my
myself with
goodness.
special
Oh,
technology.
that's over that. You call me a fridge one more time! Will not find your body. Oh, I'm
Sure to
feeling
stay in
exhausted.
touch, all right,
I love
everyone?
you.
Message
This is
down
for
there.
Mama.
Sounds fun.
Hey, Set, you bet!
That was cute. That was nice. Resolution route end. Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. Have they? Sure, let us save. Dance? Okay. Is that the credits? Is that what we just did? Let's see real quick. Oh my goodness. It is not. It is in fact something entirely different. How about that?
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine.
Can we get So Sagema up in here dancing? No, we can't. Okay.
A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble
Well, all right.
shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our
Return to
soul,
title.
the one hope, the one.
Yes. Well, how about that? That's a fun little thing. Am I able to look at the board again, or no? Hey, yes I am. Okay. I wonder if in the next game the Wadjet system plays a much more important role, at least from what she described. I mean, it sounds like magic. Maybe delusional Iris was right, and it's really alien technology or something. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if, like, Aiba and Date are so close. I'm not sure I'd mark their relationship as romantic, though. I'd say they feel more like, well, it's like they're so deep. The connection is so deep, right? Because she's connected to his brain, feels his thoughts. It's like, I said it before. She's like a part of him. So that's why I do hope he eventually gets with Hitomi. But you know, you can't force. If he never feels like he's ready, then I guess he'll never feel it. Well, I'm done. I'm finished with the Somnium Files. I'm going to do an epilogue. I did this with my first Let's Play, and I think I'll do it going forward. Within the epilogue, I'm going to give my thoughts on the game and my performance on the game. I think I'll do a character tier list. I did that last time, and that's kind of fun, and it gives me a chance to talk about all the characters. And then I'm gonna round it out with maybe some future plans. We'll see. But in case you're not gonna be there for that, I just want to say thanks for making it this far. If you have indeed made it this far, I really appreciate it, and I hope I've provided a modicum of entertainment, I guess. I will say, just overall, just to give some early thoughts, I'm glad I played the game, and I definitely would say I've had more positives than negatives. It's definitely not my favorite, and I feel like there are a lot of issues, I will get into some of the issues I've seen in the epilogue, but I'll say just it's more positives than negatives. I'm glad I played it. And I'm pretty sure I will be playing the sequel. I probably won't be doing that immediately. Maybe. I still have to do research about Danganronpa because I was planning on playing the third Danganronpa game, but then a kind stranger told me that I have to. There's like a show to watch and a game between the game, and I don't know. It's more complex than I thought, so I may be doing something like that. But if anyone has any suggestions, just before I leave, a final note, if anyone has any suggestions for a VN, it doesn't even have to be a VN, but any sort of like mystery game where I gotta think about what's going on, I think I've kind of enjoyed that, but it doesn't even have to be that. If you just have any recommendations for me, you've watched this Let's Play if you've made it this far, so you kind of get a sense of who I am. So if there's anything that you think I'd enjoy, I would be I'd be very appreciative. Appreciated. English. I would appreciate it if you did that. Yeah. In any case, I've been The Worm. This has been the Somnium Files. Thanks for staying along with me, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope you see you next time.